then I decided to step back from tele-retail, QVC, HSN, and find a new path. But in between, you're sort of semi-retired, kinda. I joined a couple of very prominent New York Park Avenue women's clubs.
Mm-hmm.
And I expected they would say, oh my God, she's accomplished and she's glamorous and this is great and it's going to be so good for us. And instead, it was like a herd instinct that I was different from them and they were not going to have it.
Yeah.
And that just amazed me. I couldn't believe it. It taught me a very, very different outlook, which was, as a female, I had chosen a path that was very unique, extremely isolated from expectations.
Did you feel that your whole life, though? Because I feel like you've always been so different from women.
Yes, I felt it my whole life. I think when you're younger and you're surrounded by people more because you're out every night, at least I was out every night. You're out every night with like people or they wouldn't be there. So you feel more like, yeah, isn't everybody this way? And then when you get older and you're given less choices in terms of socializing, you start to see that, for me, what I thought these women's clubs were was in fact fantasy. They were very wealthy, married women who'd been married all their lives and either had a husband 10 years older who was not well or had failed and was gone, and they needed something to do. So this whole thing of being on a committee was just sort of child's play compared to the life I led as a businesswoman. And it all seemed really inconsequential to me.
That's really insightful because it's kind of, that whole don't meet your superheroes kind of thing. It's like you're looking at this thing going, oh, this is going to be so amazing and glamorous when I join it. And then once you join it, you realize this is not at all as wonderful as I expected it to be. And I feel like that represents so many things in life. You are expecting something to happen once you reach a certain goal or once you meet certain people. You get there and you're like, this isn't at all what I expected it to be.
Or you're not what they expected you to be. That was more a part of it, really and truly. I did not share their goals and there wasn't room for someone like me because there weren't any others like me. I just stuck out. Yeah, it was very interesting. You learn as you go. But, somebody said to me, you have to understand this membership. You traveled alone your whole life, vacation, but mostly business. But I had a global business in Europe on TV as well as America. Most of these women who are members have never traveled alone, ever.
Right.